Hello, thank you all for joining my Witch's Corner this Sunday for Angel Therapy Pick a Card reading. And please allow yourself to choose card A, card B, or card C. Card A, B, and C. If you chose card A, the heart chakra, the answers that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Card B, throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Card C, books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. For all my card A people, the heart chakra. The answers you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. And we get this card when we're dealing with something that we know how to handle it. We know how to go about it. We're just confused. We're lost as to, should we really do what we feel? Should we go about this the way that we know is going to be the best outcome? Because sometimes this can be scary. Even though we know we have to do things, we know we have to take them moves and steps, but the answers that we seek have always been with us. They've been given to us by our angels. So we need to allow ourselves to truly open up and believe what we feel and handle these situations with love and care. So let's pull the tarot and see what we can get. And we have the star. And the star, she tells us that this issue, this problem that we're going through, is something that we even have been dreaming about. We've been getting signs in our dreams, in our thoughts even. And we need to really allow that to take fruition, to allow this to come into our lives. Because once we do that, we feed the pond that feeds us and open up to our true blessings. And the Seven of Wands. And I feel with the Seven of Wands that what's calling you, what's causing you so much distress as how to go about this, has something to do with materialistic things. Maybe it's a new car, maybe it's a new house, and you don't know what to do, but you do, and the answers are with you. And handle this situation with love, with care. Really give it the attention that it needs, so that you can understand whether or not this is the correct move for you. And for all my card B people, the throat chakra, the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. And this card pops up for us when we have been hurt, we've been betrayed, and we don't want to speak about it because we know it's going to elevate the anxiety, maybe even elevate the anger within this situation. So you keep quiet, you keep this stress, this emotions inside of you. But your angels want you to be true to yourself in a loving way. Explain your feelings, explain your emotions in a way that is true to you, true to your spirit. And at the end of the day, that will make you so much happier. So let's pull the tarot and see what we get for this card, the throat chakra. And the situation is really about this Four of Wands, where you can see the lady has harvested and grown this beautiful fruit that this man was able to make cider out of, and they're able to share it together. So this tells about the situation where you feel like you're giving everything. You're providing the fruits. You're providing the soil that it grows in. And it's not being given back. It's not being turned into anything that you can share with this other individual. And that can hurt sometimes when we know we're doing everything we can, but it's not being received. And we have the Nine of Wands here, which tells about the relationship and all the work that still needs to go into it. Because it's not that the relationship is awful. It's not that the relationship needs to end. It's that all relationships need work. They need that time. But we also notice how this gentleman knows he has so much work in front of him. But he allows himself to listen to his spirit, listen to his guides, as in how to go about this work to make it as easy and stress-free as possible. So allow yourself within this situation, within this relationship, to understand that sometimes when we give all that we can give, and we feel like it's not being turned into anything, it's not going anywhere, that sometimes it just needs that little bit of push. It needs that little help to realize everything we need is in front of us. So let's make this and enjoy it together. And for all my card C people, your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. And this card usually comes up when we're dealing with so much and we don't know where to put it down. We don't know where to take our minds with it. And your angels want you to know that sometimes writing things down is a good way of helping us release them from our minds, release them from our headspace, so we don't become so cluttered within it. And this card also talks about reading. Sometimes the things we're going through are situations that have been written about, and somebody shares the same situations that we find ourselves in, whether it be 100 years ago or 5 years ago. We're not alone in this journey. We're not alone on our paths. And it can be helpful to have that understanding that somebody's been here and somebody has made it through. And you too can make it through this situation. So we're going to pull the tarot and see a little bit deeper into this situation. So we have the Nine of Athames, which puts us in the understanding that what you're going through right now, all of the situations that are inside your head, are causing you to become depressed. They're causing you to become secluded from yourself, from others around you, where you just want to hide. You want to go lay down and allow yourself to wallow. But this is not how it's meant to be. We're not meant to suffer. And this is why the moon shines through her window to brighten her most darkest hours. And we have the Three of Athames, which also lets us know that what causes this depression, what causes all this anxiety and emotions and seclusion is something from your past. Something that you've been through that keeps reoccurring, reappearing in our lives. And we're constantly having to be reminded of it. And the more we try to hide it, the more we try to ignore it, the harder it gets. But sometimes we have to return. Sometimes we have to go back to them dark hours and fix what was broken. Understand that even though we've been through that situation, we've been through that problem, that heartache, we made it. And now we're able to face it with confidence, with courage, with love, and see just how that situation evolved us into something beautiful, something worthy of love, of light, of our true blessings. And we no longer allow that situation, them problems, to predict how our days, how our weeks, how our months are going to go no longer. Because we come back to this situation with light. We shed light on it. And allow it to be freed from our spirits, from our souls. And we do this often with forgiveness for them situations. I wish you all the most beautiful blessings. And thank you all so much for joining my Witch's Corner for today's Sunday Angel Therapy message.